Okay, I have no interest in. I'm not interested in playing Ed, so I will not be ongoingly creating tech for this character. I don't like labbing him or playing him. But, um, but I will just drop this piece. This is like a basic default structure for his level 2 on block, his block pressure that he gets. First off, I think that his best activation into his level 2 is his lights. Jab, jab, jab. And then your last one, you cancel into the slow level 2. And I think this is his best starter into his level 2. I think it offers the most value potential, and I think it's the perfect distance for the proper setups. So in general, let's say you just make them block anything, like the medium punch target combo. First, there's a couple of things you can do to push them out of range so that you can start opening them up again. The first thing is double dash. The next thing is command dash, which if you command dash and then keep walking forwards, you'll be about plus 13 off of this. Or drive rush. Now, off of this, like the medium punch target combo, no matter what you do, the opponent will block at least 4 hits. Or, sorry, 5 or whatever. There'll be 2 hits left by the end of it. I don't know what the actual exact number is. I think it's 5 or 6. So, the easiest way to control it is double dash, and then you can time your throws pretty easily. You have to, like, delay by 1 or 2 frames, but it's, whatever. Then it's kind of hard to get a cross-up mix-up with this by jumping over them. You have to be very plus for you to do that, because the game kind of considers them to be in front of you until near the end of the jump. Now, the thing about this is that you can start to implement some things. So one, you can do a pseudo frame trap with that. Now, your frame traps don't need to be exact while you're doing this, because if the opponent presses a button, like, there's a 5 frame, 6 frame gap between these 2 hits, but if the opponent presses any button into you, they're just going to immediately get hit by the Psycho Cannon behind you. So if I put them to reversal fucking, I don't know, crouch light kick, which is 5 frames, after blocking 7 actions, I think. There. So he got hit, even though he could have interrupted me. His hurt box extended into the fireball, and he took hit stun immediately, and then he got hit by the punch. So there's a number of ways you can implement frame traps, such as that. But like I said, this is not I don't think it's a great way to go into level 2. I think the perfect setup is jab, 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 level 2. So here's generally how it goes. So if you do 3 lights and then you go into it, you're at the perfect distance to do command dash, and you saw it didn't take as many hits. You actually have 3 hits remaining from the super instead of 2, and you're at a perfect plus 2. To throw, or do whatever else. So, pretty good setup in my opinion. Now, let me explain the rest of it. So generally, I think that's like a good way to go for frame traps. There's another thing that you can do. Let me try to demonstrate with a recording. This is a little technique that he can do where you can catch both you can catch backdash, jump back, and throw tech. by just sitting in front of the opponent and then doing a heavy kick. And if you press throw tech, if you do it at the right timing, if you press throw tech when there's a gap, see, if you try to do a delay tech, you stand up into the heavy kick. If you try to hold up back, you get clipped by the super. So you can do that to beat the delay tech as a shimmy, but also not have them jump out, because they'll get clipped by everything. And then he can still dash, sneak in a throw, and he still has another hit of the super. So then after you forward throw with this super, you can generally do this. Forward dash, drive rush, heavy kick. And that will clip the opponent trying to jump, forward or neutral jump over the fireball at any general spacing. And then once it closes in on you, you can then wait for a moment and then drive rush again. If he decided to jump over the fireball late, you will see that jump startup during the freeze of the drive rush, and you will be able to anti-air him with a DP or whatever. And if you see that he's locked down and he's waiting, you can follow in behind the hit of the super and but there's some other things you can do with this as well. You can do that. I think the drive rush heavy kick, which does clip them if they jump at the earliest possible convenience, is pretty solid. However, you also do have the option to set up a slow fireball and then dash drive rush or drive rush behind that. Etc. And any of these that you make a frame trap from like a medium or a heavy into that, you have the option of not doing it. You're still protected from Hurtbox's extension by the opponent pressing any buttons. Yeah. I don't know. Seems pretty good.